This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, met with French President François Hollande at Al Diafa Palace on Tuesday. At the meeting, both parties expressed their commitment to raise trade exchange by 50% in the next 5 years, as well as doubling tourist flow between the two countries and launching joint development projects in other countries. They also showed their determination to advance regional cooperation in areas of climate change, international financial regulations, food security and combating money laundering. The two countries were also looking forward to further develop bilateral relations in areas of culture and education. And the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, also received the French President and his delegation in the presence of Dubai's Crown Prince, Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum at Zabil Palace. Sheikh Mohammed and Hollande exchanged talks on the latest regional and international developments, as well as ways to employ the existing good relations between the UAE and France. The French president expressed the desire of his country's leadership and people to establish joint investment projects in the fields of energy and tourism. Hollande also officially invited Sheikh Mohammed to visit France, and a date will be set in due course. There is now more hope for Dubai's Emirati couples who are seeking fertility treatment, as His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, issued a directive to support them through the Amal initiative. In line with this, His Excellency Engineer Essa Al Maidor, the Director General of Dubai Health Authority, announced that the Dubai Gynecology Centre will sponsor the cost of treatment for couples at the facility. According to the centre, compared with private-run centres, they charge comparatively low. However, with IVF or in vitro fertilisation at around 22,000 dirhams and ICSI or intracytoplasmic sperm injection costing around 26,000 dirhams, many can still not afford the treatment.
Amal is hope. And that beautiful name, Amal, giving the hope to a lot of families who are in need of this hope actually, but maybe they are not able to afford it. The human is more than anything else. As a resource to build up and to maintain and sustainable development, you need a good human resources, and this hopefully will participate in that.
Since its establishment in 1991, 3,000 babies have been born through the centre's assisted reproductive technology. Around 500 to 600 couples are being treated at the centre annually. With a success rate of births at 45% for women above 40 years old and 55% for those under 40, they hope to welcome and help more couples have children of their own and grow their families.
This depends on their health statistic, and after the consultation, the doctor will decide when it can happen, what the procedure will become, and accordingly to their treatment and their age.
After 5 years of drafting various designs and millions of man-hours spent on the site, the 15-hectare Yas Waterpark is finally ready to open its doors to the public. Considered as one of the best of its kind in the world, with 43 unique rides, slides and attractions, the 900 million dirham water park is expected to attract over 700,000 visitors per year. Located at the centre of Yas Island, the theme of the entertainment park is based on the Emirates' pearl diving heritage and tells the story of the Lost Pearl, a famous Emirati legend. An interactive Pearl Masters game will keep visitors fully entertained with an adventurous treasure hunt. Adding to the activities, the park also boasts the first 6-person hydromagnetic water slide in the world, as well as something for those wishing to test their surfing abilities. Yas Waterworld will open with a splash on Thursday, the 24th of January.
That's a truly amazing interactive game. It's never been done in a water park before, but it's like an interactive treasure hunt where guests can go throughout the park, interact with cool special effects, Some of them do amazing things like change the whole special effects that are built into rides. So it's a very interesting concept. Rather than just riding the rides, they can have a fun in a dry way as well. We started the process of building the water park over 5 years ago. So what you're seeing behind us is the culmination of millions of man-hours of work, thousands of tons of materials, around 900 million dirhams invested in the park to create a truly destination water park that will be the core feature of Yas Island.
We've had one of these waves back home in South Africa for about 10, 11 years now. So that was one of the first ones where they started letting people stand up and do the stand-up riding. Before then, everyone was having to do bodyboard and that. And since then, they've just been making the waves like better shapes, better materials, so they're a little bit softer when you fall on them. And yeah, this is probably the best one I've ridden so far.
And finally, looking to other news, the world's most luxurious hotel, the Burj Al Arab, is hosting the inaugural World Luxury Expo, which will take place until the 17th of January. The Expo is showcasing some of the world's leading luxury brands to high net worth private clientele from across the GCC region. Middle East luxury goods sales are predicted to grow to more than double the global luxury market during 2012. That's according to a recent update of Bain & Company's worldwide study. A broad selection of some of the world's leading luxury brands are on show, including high-end jewellery and fashion, handcrafted timepieces, designer furniture, automobiles, private aviation and luxury travel. Meanwhile, officials from Dubai Events and Promotions establishment believe that this event coincides perfectly with the Dubai Shopping Festival.
The luxury brands continue to grow in the Middle East, and Dubai is showcasing it. So having all these items in Dubai is just a beautiful place. And we have items from all over the world. We have the arts, we have the jewelry, we have the most expensive bed. So a lot of things that we would like people to come and see. It's beautiful.
Also on display are some rare historical and priceless artefacts, as presented by the Agha Group, including a handwritten Quran dating back some 450 years ago. Chairman Rateb Agha believes that Dubai's continued success in not only the luxury goods market, but in the overall economy as well, and is a direct reflection of the country's leaders and their vision for Dubai and the UAE.
I see every year as Sheikh Mohammed promising us, every year he show us something beautiful, and this is why Dubai growing up, and Dubai attractive all the investors to come to Dubai, because we always see something new. In the side of the jewelry we have very famous limited editions items like a watch, and none of is done by Fabergé. Also we have a Fabergé eggs here in the other side, which is only 55 pieces available in the world right now. Only 30 pieces. One of these pieces is ours. Totally, all these items is more than $25 million, something like this. If we remove the Quran, because Quran we cannot say there's no price.